everyone, it is your girl Edlin, and I am back with another video. Well, today's not really a happy video, unfortunately, due to these circumstances that I contracted COVID. And guys, it's no joke. You may still hear that I'm talking like through my nose or whatever, but guys, just be careful. Be careful out there. Be careful. um I still can't pinpoint how I got it, from whom. I work, I work in a public area, so many people come in and out. um I try to reduce my going out, so ugh, I don't know. I can't pinpoint it. My husband was sick um a couple days before me, but when he got tested, he was negative, and then I got feverish a couple days after, and when I tested, I was positive. So, but before that, I couldn't really I couldn't really say it. I thought I was being, you could never, I guess, really be too careful. Um, yeah, I would make sure I have my mask on. I always had my hand sanitizers. I have my Lysol wipes whenever I go to work. Whenever I go to the grocery stores, I have my hand sanitizers. So it's we could never really pinpoint where I got it from. So I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys, my some of my symptoms that I got, and how me still being oblivious to the fact that I possibly had COVID when I had the symptoms. Just so if you guys are experiencing the same thing, just so you don't ignore the symptoms like I did. Because like I said before, my husband had a fever 2 days prior to me testing and getting the results. No, 3 days prior to me testing. So he had a fever, and he went and got a COVID test done, and he was negative. But literally, I think maybe it's just men. As soon as like I gave him some medicine and he was like completely okay, the next day, as if nothing ever even happened to him. So couple days later, I felt feverish, but it's like the type of fever where everyone is touching me, but they can't feel that I'm hot. But within the inside, like on the inside of my body, I felt feverish. Like I'm warm. It's like I'm warm. I'm cold. Inside of my mouth is warm. That like my body is like just wanting, like just having the chills basically. And I was like that for 2 days. But every time I would ask someone, "Hey, touch me, see if I have a fever," they would say, "No, you feel okay, like it's your normal body temperature." So I'm like, okay, fine. So right after that, after 2 days of having that, and I was taking Tylenol, I was taking Theraflu, I was taking Advil, I was taking NyQuil, I was just taking everything just to avoid the fact of me being sick. And I'm not someone who really gets sick, so when I catch something, I like my body goes full force. So um after that, I can recall me starting to cough, and then my nose being stuffy for a couple of days. And I'm still dealing with the nose situation as far as it being stuffed, because like how when you have a sick, I said when you have a sick, how when you're sick and you have a cold, and like whenever you would flip on one side, one nostril is open, the other one is closed, and then I'm at that stage now. But of course, I use my Vicks. I just to make sure that I'm able to breathe throughout the day and throughout the night also. But with me having all the signs and symptoms, I was still oblivious to the fact that maybe you got COVID. What really hit me was when I was taking a shower, and I'm taking a shower, I'm using the soap, but I don't smell the soap that I'm using. I'm like, huh? Like, is this real? Like, why aren't I smelling the Dove? What's going on? So I took it and I put it up my nose, literally. I'm like, why can't I smell it? What's going on? And that's when it clicked, like, you're sick. Maybe you should go and get tested. And as soon as I was done taking a shower, I set an appointment with Walgreens. I went and I got tested. And it's not my first time getting tested. And usually when you're negative, you get your results literally in like an hour. And an hour went by, 2 went by, 3. I'm like, what's going on? Where are my results? And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not normal. Unless if maybe they're backed up. I was just coming up with so much excuses. I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe they're backed up. What's going on? And literally, as I started to think that maybe they're backed up excuse, that's when my sister said, check your email one more time. And when I checked it, I downloaded the results and it said positive. And everyone just went into panic mode in the home. Everyone was like, oh my God, stay in the room, close the door. My sister was like, oh my God, you just did my hair. And I was coughing all over her, as a joke, but because she's not one to really get sick neither. So I was coughing on her as a joke. And then in reality, it's like, oh crap, like you got COVID. And but thankfully she got tested as soon as she left my home. She got tested and she was negative, thank God. But it's just to show you how I'm not gonna say I took it as a joke. I took it serious because I've known a couple people who had COVID, and a couple people whose family members who has also died from COVID. But like that mentality of, oh, it's not gonna come to me, or I'm safe, I'm being as safe as possible, nothing is gonna happen. Guys, take that crap out of your mind, because I thought I would have caught COVID. Now look at me, I got it. Unfortunately, I got it. So I honestly didn't want to tell my parents. I just wanted to keep it to myself. And I was with a couple friends a couple days before. So, of course, I had to let them know, just in case if they felt anything also, just so they can go and get tested. But thank God they're all okay. I didn't want to tell nobody. I just wanted to stay in my room, not eat, not drink until this was all over. And but my husband was like, no, like, you have to at least step outside of the house, go walking, go jogging, if you have the energy to, or even just sit outside like what I'm doing now. And I've come to find out that when I sit out in the sun, it's like the sun is giving me energy. Like, I feel so much better when I'm out in the sun compared to when I sit inside of the house. So it's like, when I'm sitting outside, I can breathe normal. I'm not coughing. I didn't feel, the chills anymore. It's just me and, the sun. Like, the sun made me feel better. So it just became a form of habit where I would just wake up, brush my teeth, and the first thing I would do is just come and sit out in the sun till I sweat. And I think that kind of helped me get better also. Um, oh, one other symptom that I received, that I got, I'm not sure if anyone else got the same thing. I haven't heard anyone else that felt the same way that I felt when it came to this, but You know how when you go swimming, or if like unexpected water just comes through your nose and you get like that burning sensation from like your nose, and then it goes up as if like your brain is being fried? I continuously have that feeling whenever I lay down, get back up too fast, whenever I sit down or stand up too fast, whenever I'm switching sides when laying down. Um, and it's like, it's extremely annoying because it got to the point where I would have to like hold my brain and hold my nose in order for me to feel good. I started to do like drainage techniques to where I would like try to take my finger and move it like under my cheekbone and then like bring it down. And then someone said to also like take your two fingers and like go up and down like between your ear and like act like, well, not, of course you're bringing, like you're basically draining your sinuses. And I did that, and that kind of also helped also. But one day my husband came and he said, and he gave me a bag of Halls. He said, try this, see if this will help. And as soon as I woke up, without me even brushing my teeth, I took the Halls, and I was scared to like get up slowly, so I still took my time. And then of course I didn't feel anything there because I took my time to get up from the bed. But I used the restroom, and then I stood up quickly, and I was like, oh crap, I forgot. And then I realized I didn't feel anything. So I was like, okay, let me test it out. So I laid down and I got up quickly, and I didn't feel anything also. And I was like, so maybe the house is helping with that sensation. And I looked up on Google. Of course, Google has everything. I checked Google, I looked up, what this feeling was, what was causing the feeling. And the only thing that they could have said was rhinitis, inflammation, I believe, of like your sinus system. But I don't know. I have a doctor's appointment like later on to see if he could explain that to me. But all in all, if you had COVID and you felt the same thing also, whatever helped you, please let me know down in the comment section below, because I'm taking Halls like all day to help me with that feeling, because it's just an annoying feeling. I hate it. It's like just this burning sensation, and it just won't stop unless if I take the Halls. So maybe there's like an active ingredient that's in the Halls that's helping me with the feeling. Hopefully I can get answers soon. But let me know down in the comment section below if you also felt that, or if you had any like weird signs and symptoms when you had COVID. But all in all, guys, I'm just here to let you know to please be careful. You never know who you've been around, who that person has been around, and who that person has been around. That person may be asymptomatic, but in reality, you aren't. So just please be careful. I will be showing you guys what I took on a daily basis as far as like to help me with the symptoms with COVID. The teas that I drank, because oh guys, my parents just gave me so much medicine. They blended so many leaves. Oh my God, they were disgusting. I've been taking shots of um, Haitian liquor back to back because it helps. Honestly, it helps with the nose, with me coughing, with me feeling better. It helps. um I've just been taking so much medicine. I'm just tired of it. I've never taken so much medicine in my life. This has topped it all. Again, guys, thank you so much for coming and watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe onto this channel and become a part of this family. Let's help and grow the family. Again, guys, please, 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 I am begging you to be careful out there. COVID is real. It is no joke. It's nothing to be played with. It's nothing to be played with. Again, guys, please. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. Hey everyone, so I'm coming back to show you the teas that were made while I had the coronavirus that helped me with it. And you can tell we have some ginger here, we have some garlic, and we have some rosemary. My nose is still kind of stuffy. I know you guys can hear it, but I am feeling way much better now. And this tea right here has lemongrass, some pineapple, some cloves, and some grated ginger in it. And I've been drinking these two for the past couple of days, and they've been helping me immensely. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll take this tea and I'll let the steam come up in my nose, and that helps me a lot also with the headaches that I was having and the stuffy nose.